Democrat Congressman Adam Schiff vows to continue impeachment efforts if President Trump wins 4 more years in the White House. But first, the House Intel chairman needs to win re-election himself. He's currently staring down Eric Early's Republican challenger, who's gaining steam. Take a look.
Mr. Schiff took this entire country, along with his enablers in the mainstream media, through this impeachment sham, and that was the focus of everything for that entire time.
This week, a contentious virtual debate in California's 28th district as the challenging Republican Eric Early went head-to-head with sitting Congressman Adam Schiff. Early, an attorney from LA, a law and order candidate who continues to push his support for law enforcement, and Schiff, a 10-term congressman for an area that stretches out from West Hollywood. The League of Women Voters of Burbank and Glendale hosted the online back and forth, touching on the economy, law and order in America, and the government's COVID response.
I'll say to my opponent, you know Gavin Newsom, tell him to open up this state. Tell him to get people back to work. Tell him to get jobs from teetering on the verge of bankruptcy.
This pandemic is hitting every state. It's not just hitting blue states, it's hitting every state in the union. They all need help. None of them have the capacity to deal with the devastation.
Early, whose fiery style has garnered comparisons to President Trump himself, didn't hold back, using the event to bring in as many supporters as was allowed. He set up a debate stage with 2 podiums, one for him and one for the physically absent Schiff. The district itself has been historically Democrat, but Early has been using massive billboards on the iconic Sunset Boulevard to get the word out.
Eric, number one, he's a patriot. He loves this country, and that's one of the main ingredients. You just need to love your country, the country that gave you every opportunity that you have today.
But it seems like the Democrats love the lawless, and they don't care about us law-abiding citizens, and I'm sick and tired of it.
We're everything. We are white, black, Persian, Jewish, Armenian, every Asian, whatever race you can think of, conservatives embody the spectrum.
I believe in Eric because he's a successful man, and just like Donald Trump, if he puts those business tactics into politics is what our founding fathers have envisioned.
During the Trump presidency, Schiff has led the way in numerous failed attempts to remove the president from office. At the same time, the public support for Congress is at an all-time low, and Early is using all of it to fuel his campaign.
You heard me. He's a liar. He's a leaker. He's a national disgrace. And it's time that we send him into permanent political retirement where he belongs. He harmed our country. He trampled on our Constitution. He tremendously harmed a president who's trying to do everything he can to help every single one of us in this country.
Schiff's campaign says he's raised upwards of $11 million in his re-election bid, and it's money that could be used in a future run for a California Senate seat. But for now, he'll spend that money in defense of the hard-charging Early, who will be happy to see it, with the help of a powerful endorsement from Republican Congressman Kevin McCarthy, who has the ear of the president. As for the virtual toe-to-toe battles, Early says this may be the only one, but he says he loved every second of it and says he owes a thank you card to Schiff for this closing line.
Just a word about my opponent. We already have one Donald Trump. Most of the country.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.